Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor's sideline, you get a look at the head coach of the Texans. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Individually, he comes in today's game, Mike, feeling really confident. He had a great week last week, 4 touchdowns, had that 1 interception. That was a bad decision, but there's a lot to build off of. The problem is it came in defeat. So now the question is, can he elevate his play even more, eliminate a few of the bad decisions, and along the way, bring along some better performances out of the guys around him? If he can pull that off, I think they got a great shot.
First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Now on 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down, Texans.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd down, Stroud.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Junior Colson there to make the stop. From 29. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Martinez. This is 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Rams first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Another carry.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
Now they'll set up to throw.
The pass. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
The tackle made back at his
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
It's a gain of
Set
10.
to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
On play action. Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up
Second and 10.
At the Texans' 31-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. His 12th touchdown of the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins, and they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14. Man in motion is Smith. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jared Verse in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
The quarterback sack by Junior Colson.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike. And they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For his wideout.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. So, Mike, clearly this week in practice, they saw something on tape that made them dial up that play in that situation. But the defense was having none of it. They rallied to the ball, were able to make the tackle short of the 1st down, and force a turnover on downs here and give their offense another shot.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Man in motion is Smith. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Catch made there by Burks. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Oh, the ball's out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now a give on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. He's caught a touchdown pass already in this game, as you get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions to this point in the season. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 26.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Rams.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Crazy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Damian Martinez. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Rams extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Texans.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And 10.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
4 yards.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here to talk things over before third down. Man in motion is Smith. Stroud going to set up to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming. Here's Tommy Townsend now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught by Martinez. Who is brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
To Damian Martinez. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, L.A. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
Intended for his tight end. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
16 yards. And the Texans first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Down, Houston.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Right side, catch made by McLaurin. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans will cut the lead down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This field in at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. No chance at all. He'll go down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's called in on the left by McCool. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And 13.
This one complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
But it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. One down the field, but it is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
4th down.
The Texans set to punt this one away. That's taken at about the 14, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
1st down.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive, typically results in success later in the drive.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and we'll give him 4 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Puka. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
4th down.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Puka
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for his tight end.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
16.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Crowd going to get rid of this to Dell. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw. On target. Got it to McClure. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now Smith going to get it on the jet sweep. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. That is some kind of run. Everything you love about a running back. Using some of the power as well, Greg, to find his way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And as so often is the case, Mike, in the NFL, you just can't block every defender. Well, for this back, it doesn't matter. You said it. His power is what allowed him to break those tackles and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is up and through. And the Texans will even the score here in the third. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped.
The Rams take
25.
over
The drive will begin there.
at their own 25-yard line.
Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Seven. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for his tight end.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
16.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. setting up second and short. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Houston.
Finding space inside the 40. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 39-yard gain on the play. First down.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
17-yard line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Dell, the motion man.
Third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Houston.
Mixon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is good. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
Rams 19.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. From the 33. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch, they'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Routes another catch for his favorite target. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10
at the 33-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he's in! Puka Nakua! Touchdown, LA! He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Texans 23.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. That one caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down. And 3 yards.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And the Texans first down.
Now, Stroud. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
22 yards. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw here on first down.
Big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, Stroud throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3. Man in motion is Smith. Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
From the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Intended for Puka Nakua. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
For his wideout. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
On 2nd down, a run. How about a reverse instead? We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Josh Hines-Allen. He's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game. The Rams punting unit coming out. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Dell, the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Oh, yeah. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
29-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Working across the field, the Tua has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Nothing for a run after catch on that one. Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 34. He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From 23, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 23-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
So it's a win here